Project Parking addresses typical editing facility problems and challenges when managing infrastructure whereby edit storage is always full and constantly running out of space. This is obviously a bad thing and needs to be managed by Project Parking. Edit storage is very expensive, and for good reason, as it guarantees playback and performance, where media utilization and frequency of use is difficult to manage. The lack of protection for content on the edit storage is one of the major problems facing the industry today, which can be resolved by Project Parking, and the need to transfer a project to another site where consolidating at the project level is a manual process. With Project Parking and XenData, we address these issues with a simple and easy to use solution. Project Parking provides a process to analyze all the files and all the projects and collate a list of media references. Search all Avid media workspaces to find all media and collate a list of its key metadata. Create an SQL database of these two tables and link the corresponding relationship between them. Present key information in a format which reveals how storage is used and by what. From this information, select media or projects to archive, consolidate, or delete. Project Parking consolidates Avid media assets and non-media assets into a single project archive that can be restored in the future by either Project Parking or independently to Project Parking. This would include all relevant sequences, bins, MXF media, AMA media, and non-Avid media referenced or used by the project. Project Parking provides tools to take action and optimize your editing shared storage by providing the ability to archive files and all associated media to a nearline or offline storage, or archive only some bins. Transfer all of the project's media files to a single workspace, ensuring there is none on local drives. Sweep all media that is not referenced by any active project to a special orphans workspace for deletion. Move project files to an attic folder and move its exclusive media offline and deactivate the project. Restore project or project bin media from an archive to an active workspace or restore only some bins. Recently added new features are: a scheduling tab has been added to allow projects and analysis to be scheduled for processing at an either specific time or regularly at a particular time. Storage Analysis Summary provides a comprehensive breakdown on the number of files and volume of storage utilized for both projects and workspaces. When we archive a project, we now have the ability to add additional directories during the archive setup, as we're using an extra tab called Additional Directories to define any additional content, including subdirectories. When restoring an archive that contains additional folders or AMA media, you can restore to the original or other workspace folder. Project Parking will only delete a project and media on the basis that at least one copy is stored somewhere else on another workspace or archive. Project Parking now comes with Interplay Orphan Cross-Checking, which provides verification of orphan material when working with Avid Interplay. And Project Parking now fully supports the XenData archive server, including the awareness of multiple tapes. In summary, the benefits of using Project Parking are: freeing up and optimizing valuable shared editing storage, allows the freeing up of space on the editing storage where complete projects may be moved to a nearline or offline storage, minimizes the total cost of storage, complete projects may be migrated from expensive edit storage to low-cost storage, provides vital data protection, enabling snapshots to be made of current projects, storing these on low-cost storage. Furthermore, Project Parking ensures that all project files are included, even historical projects not stored on the editing storage, making it easier to transfer projects and media between different storage devices and workspaces. Analyze and visualize your projects and workspace to make informed decisions on how best to manage storage. And finally, all operations are verified by MD5 checksums and XML reports created for reference and script integration. In collaboration with XenData Archive Server, we have developed an integrated plugin that provides fast and reliable archiving to LTO or Sony optical disc archive cartridges. A XenData Archive Server manages disk cache and LTO or ODA libraries to create a digital archive on a Windows platform. Using a straightforward NAS architecture and a standard file folder interface, XenData virtualizes the LTO or ODA archive, appearing locally as a single logical drive letter which is shared over the network. Project Parking will even check before restoring that all of the required tapes for a particular project are loaded in the library, and will warn the user when they are not, giving the details of which tapes to insert within the warning. When combined with XenData Archive, Marquis Project Parking provides a reliable tool to liberate space on shared storage by archiving complete Avid projects to low-cost LTO or ODA storage. The complete archived Avid projects may be easily restored directly from Marquis Project Parking and the XenData plugin when needed. In this demo, we're going to go through setting up a connection to the XenData archive, creating an archive, and how to restore projects. First, we'll need to install the XenData plugin by double-clicking on the Project Parking installation. Press Next. You've probably installed Project Parking already, and therefore press Change. Press the XenData Support button and select will be installed on your local drive and press Next. To confirm the change, press Change and this will install the XenData plugin. After installing the plugin, select the Configuration button in the lower right-hand corner of the screen contained in the Status area. This will open the following configuration dialog. Select the Archive Locations tab to show the following screen. Select Add Location to configure the new storage, showing the following dialog. Select XenData to open the configuration options for storage. Define a description of the XenData archive, and this will be referenced in the archive list. In this case, this is defined as simply XenData archive. Next, define the UNC path or map dry path of the XenData archive and server. Project Parking will subsequently use this path to communicate with the XenData archive directly. Once the XenData has been configured with Project Parking, the user can start to archive and restore projects. Save before leaving the configuration dialog. Project Parking will automatically show any Avid projects held on the local machine within the standard Avid private and shared folders. Other project locations can be added to the application within the configuration. Please refer to the configuration section for more details. Projects should be closed within Media Composer before starting an archive or restore. To archive a project, select the Kite Festival project in the list shown and press the Archive button. This will open the Archive Details dialog. From this dialog, we can choose which bins that we would like to archive and which destination they we want to send the content to. Select the XenData archive location to send the project to the archive. From the other options in this dialog, it is also possible to select Alternative Resolutions. Enabling this option will instruct Project Parking to search for alternative resolutions of media referenced by the current project and include this content in the archive for an example, proxy content. Pause after analysis. This will instruct Project Parking to process the initial analysis of the project, checking for reference media and reporting on the project size and any missing media. We can watch the progress of the archive in the Activity tab. Once the project analysis has completed, you can review the archive report. If you're fine with the report, you can press Archive to start the archive. To restore a project, go to the Archive and Restore tab. Select the Kite Festival archive and select version 1. You can see there are a few versions to choose from. Press the Restore button and select which of the various bins you'd like to include. I'm just going to restore all of the bins as we're effectively restoring the complete project. Select where you're going to restore to and the mapping of the workspaces. Press Start to restore the complete project. Again, the progress of the restore can be reviewed in the Activity tab. You will see that the Restore Summary report shows that there was no media restored, just project information. This is because the restoration process only restores media that doesn't exist on the target workspace. The tight integration between Project Parking and XenData Archive Server provides multiple benefits to edit professionals. Reducing costs. The combined solution frees up space on high-cost shared storage like Avid ISIS by safely archiving complete projects to low-cost LTO or optical disk archive storage. Safe and reliable archiving. When archiving Avid projects, checksums verify copied files and a readable report gives confidence that the archive is complete and accurate. Seamless integration and easy to use. The straightforward integration between Project Parking and XenData makes it easy to use, configure and manage. Archive and restore operations are performed directly from Marquis Project Parking. Project Parking has been certified to run on XenData systems which are fully compatible with Avid ISIS storage. During this session we showed setting up XenData archive location and configuration, archiving to XenData archive, and restoring from a XenData archive.